Bernardo Silva. Haaland. And mistimed the run, sadly. That's offside. Declan Rice. And teammates around him. Gabriel Jesus! In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Kevin De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Foden. And that goes down as a very disappointing attempt.
Well, the keeper can't believe his luck. That's a really poor effort.
Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and I think it's fair to say they're enjoying this away day. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, from an attacking point of view, it's been a very good performance. I've really liked the way they've got the ball from back to front, then how the forwards have got away from their markers, and the speed of their attacks as well. It's been a really impressive first half.
Haaland. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. And we will have just one additional minute. Has eyes for goal! Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Half-time, that will do it for the first half here at the Etihad. Well, Erling Haaland not nearly as influential as we've come to expect, Stuart.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with him today, Derek. He just hasn't looked himself. But I think it's fair to say he hasn't had great service, has he?
Well, this game should offer plenty. So the second half underway, and City left with a real mountain to climb. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. Alexander Zinchenko. Martinelli. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him. But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the fans. The move suits everybody, I think.
Counter-attacking, very much an option. Might it be Gabriel Jesus? And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So the game continues, and Arsenal cantering to victory now. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Walker. De Bruyne. Now Mahrez. Haaland. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Manchester City taking on Newcastle United. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Needs to clear it away. And the counter-attack is on. Options available.
This is a message for Tyler Berry. That's Tyler Berry.
Foden. And in the perfect position to read it. Martin Ødegaard. De Bruyne. Foden. On to Haaland. And a fine stop. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Going short. Taking the infield route, De Bruyne. Terrific piece of anticipation. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. And City get the throw in. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. And teammates around him. Foden. I must say, that wasn't a textbook throw-in routine, Stuart.
Well, that would have been a fine from the club back in my day. It's so sloppy.
Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Space afforded him. And the referee blows. Thomas Partey is the focus. Facing his former club, he'll want to make a point live on EA TV. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Alexander Zinchenko starts with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. And The centrepiece of the attack today is Gabriel Jesus. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Arsenal simply had too much about them in the win against Manchester City. What do you expect this time around, Stuart?
Well, that result away from home shows just how well they played. Today, I'm expecting them to repeat that performance by having the majority of the ball and creating good chances. Let's hope we have some really good attacking football.
Oh, super piece of play. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. And the starting lineup for West Ham United. The experienced Łukasz Fabianski stands between the posts. Jared Bowen plays with Maxwell Cornet out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match, taking on his old club, and that can bring with it a few complications.
Well, for some reason, playing against your old club can be difficult. You just feel that bit of added pressure. I hope it doesn't affect him today.
Thomas Partey. And that puts them in position. And the keeper flings himself at the ball. He's driven in the corner. Struggling to get it away. Partey. Firing it towards goal, but into the keeper's gloves. Declan Rice. Oh, great vision. To take the lead. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And Arsenal have won the corner as they try to take the lead. Favouring the short one. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
And the Hammers get the ball moving again. Will there be a quick reply from them? There needs to be. Surely the equaliser. Oh no, it's gone a-begging.
Well, they can't miss opportunities like that. What a chance to equalise.
Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Paqueta. Very quick thinking there. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Martin Ødegaard. Havertz. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here at the end. A game that should be full of entertaining moments, and it's West Ham United who... Arsenal with the lead going into this second half, but no room for complacency. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Good technique displayed. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Martin Ødegaard. Havertz. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, the reported fee of about £40 million is just about right. I think both clubs will feel they've done well out of this one, but only time will tell.
Can the Hammers take advantage of this set piece? Delivering it. Not away completely. Partey. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
On the offensive. And a good take under duress there. Martin Ødegaard. Kai Havertz. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. And fine goalkeeping. And time for the change now. Short corner favoured. Growing pressure here, and another corner. Taken short. Well, another corner. Can they take advantage of this one? And short it is. Havertz. Havertz! And the challenge, crisp and clean. Rice. Now with Jesus. Oh, what a fine save, and a timely one, Stuart.
Well, that does give them some hope, because that would have been the end.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Elects to go short. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, that save has just about kept them in this. But they need to create chances of their own, and quickly, if they're to get a result here.
Well, in possession now and looking to create something of their own. Well, a good tackle. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in, but mistimed his run.
Well, he's got the timing all wrong there. He just needs to bide his time.
And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. Well, the keeper had to concentrate. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. And the short option preferred. He takes aim. Terrific block. And the referee decides enough is enough. It's the end of the game. Arsenal victorious. That's the main headline from this one.
Well, Derek, it's another good win for them, and I have to say...
The camera's locked on Jordi Alba. Today is his debut, and all the action is live next on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome to the South Coast. We find ourselves today at St Mary's Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Southampton versus Arsenal.
Well, Derek, I think Arsenal will be fairly happy after their first couple of games. They really have played well in the first couple of games. If they perform once again today, they've got every chance of making it 3 out of 3.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Jordi Alba plays with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. And the focal point in attack is Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And return to Havertz. Havertz! And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Sulemana. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. All hands on deck. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Declan Rice. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Gabriel Jesus. Just the challenge that was required. Moncayola. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Who can he pick out? Has a go. Superb block. Opportunity! Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. Well, the half-time interval fast approaching. It's Arsenal with the lead. And a good point, I think, Stuart, to get your critique of their performance so far.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Martinelli. No, high-quality defending. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. This is looking threatening. Defended well. Half-time then. That brings the first half to a close here on the South Coast. And this confrontation is underway. Arsenal with the lead going into this second half, but no room for complacency. Bella Kotchap. Teze. Chaleta Tsar. Ward-Prowse. Well, there's been a lot of back and forth with regard to this transfer, one that's been done. Ousmane Dembele has completed his move to Manchester City, Stuart.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him. But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the fans. The move suits everybody, I think.
Body in the way. Paul Ebere Onuachu. Well, they've given him too much space. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. And into the last 30 minutes now. Bukayo Saka. And a chance, Ødegaard! Off the post and back in play. Well, they can keep possession of it now.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Southampton taking on Newcastle United. The supporters want to see him have a go. Oh dear, not a great effort, was it? There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. And intercepting it. Bukayo Saka. Mislav Orsic. Arsenal did well to win back possession. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Wolverhampton Wanderers. Alexander-Arnold. Rice with it. Kai Havertz. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, that's a super ball over the top. And no joy as far as the cross was concerned. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Now he must favour the cross. And the referee decides enough is enough. It's the end of the game. Arsenal victorious. That's the main headline from this one.
Well, it's another good display, and I have to say a well-deserved win. They look a really strong side at the moment. They just need to keep it going now.
Well, for these two sides, the long road to glory, they hope, begins right here. It is the first match in the Europa League. We're at the home of Arsenal here in North London, and everything points to an exciting contest. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu for you is match day 1 action in the UEFA Europa League. It's Arsenal against PSV.
Well, thanks, Derek. This should be a tight group, so it's vital these teams get off to a good start here. This should be a very competitive game tonight.
Shown inside. Giving it a try. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. And he's fired over the corner. And a goal kick given. And I must say, match day 1 in the Europa League always gets the blood flowing. As we analyse the group, Stuart, what might we see in this particular section, do you think?
Well, you'd expect Arsenal to control this group. They have excellent players, 1 to 11. They've got a good manager and a big squad. But I don't think they're going to have it all their own way.
Alexander-Arnold. Havertz. In the right place to cut out the pass. You know, it's always a tantalising prospect watching Martin Ødegaard close up. Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player, but it's his ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Well, it all counts for naught. Breaking at pace. Martinelli. Might it be Gabriel Jesus? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Veerman. Simons. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort. As you can see, Arsenal are seeing less of the ball, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Oh, great attacking play. Firing it towards goal. It's still alive. Oh, they survived the attack.
Well, that save could be the turning point here, because they've been second best all over the pitch up to now.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. Now that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. Martin Ødegaard. Havertz! And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position? Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the home of... And the second half begins in this Europa League group stage match day 1 contest. Very quick thinking there. Plenty of support here. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Could reduce the deficit. And keeping it out. So the corner played into the box. Declan Rice. Well, some transfer news to pass along, and this is now official, I can tell you. Mateo Kovacic has completed his move to Molineux.
Well, I think it's a good move for him. He has great ability, but needs to be that little bit more consistent. I'd say it's a fair price as well.
Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
And they will make the change now. Timber. And Aaron Ramsdale now. Oh, fine stop. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Taken short. Well, that is how to play advantage. Firing it in. Oh, that's a fine save. And he's going to go back and issue a caution here.
Well, the referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. They favoured a short one here. That's a useful cross. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
And don't forget, we have more Premier League action.
Oh, Derek, can he finish this?
Gabriel Jesus. Well, he's allowed his opponent to get past him. And crossing towards the far post. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Well, there's no getting away from it. Arsenal are cruising, Stuart.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not...
Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Eric Gutierrez. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. And caught with ease. No real threat from the cross. PSV have given the ball away. Jesus. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Oh, surely! Well, the shot had just a bit too much elevation. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So full time it is, and a morale boosting 3 points on the board to begin their European campaign.
Yeah, it's so vital to get off to a quick start in these group stages. They'll be happy with the 3 points, but now they have to back it up in the next game. 6 points and you're halfway there.
Well, one